What's going on? It's one of those days where the drama is constantly unfolding. Mother's Day, of course, and all these insurance scammers and fucking property owners is on that bullshit. This whole block right here. It's full of shit. Everybody involved. This block that I'm talking about includes 1, 2, 3. It's a house down there, way down there at the bottom. 4, 5 houses. The people that own these 1, 2, and a house down there at the bottom, it's all owned by the same owner. And like I said in a prior video, they involved in this twisted monopoly. It's kind of racist, especially with the attacks, you know. Got a Hispanic guy. Okay, so this property is owned by white folks, but their fall guy is a Hispanic guy. Sorry about that. That sells drugs right here across the street in front of me. I wish it were fake news and everything, but there was a recent incident that happened where the fall guy broke into his girlfriend's car, which had the neighbors across the street from them videotaping the place where I stay. He broke into his own car. Just so happened, I was out here taking pictures of birds at 4:07 that day. I'm always outside. Well, not always, but most of the time I'm outside. I'm a pretty heavy smoker. I'm trying to stop smoking, but either way, I came out and the lady who owns the car was looking for the guy that stole something out of her car. Now, he put out this false report knowing exactly who it is, but wanting to pin it on somebody else as if they do nothing wrong. There's a whole lot of deaths involved in what's been going on here in this neighborhood. Deaths, insurance fraud. They even sent some type of person here to my house, the family maintenance man, to sell drugs here and then attempt to put some type of charge on me because he would come and sell the marijuana. Let's cut it with the drugs. He came here to sell marijuana and then came back to buy it back. The fuck? Who do you think you are? Besides somebody trying to set somebody up. I'm the only one that speaks out of what goes on in this neighborhood. And I started taking pictures and video and everything, everybody kind of running the house. But these 3 neighbors are linked. ones that own this block, the ones that own that brick house right there, and the one that own this house right here beside me. And all of them has tried to attack me in some type of way. One with a car, another one running up in my house. I mean, running up in his yard that's clearly fenced in, but he was inside this fence. And those people over there that supports the whole situation. I'm sick and tired of my children not being able to come outside because of some type of assault attempt or whatever, violence toward my children. That's just not something I'm going to tolerate. But at the same time, they need to be out more. And every time they come out here, some old stupid thing going on. There's some old stupid thing going on, which results in greed. It comes from greed. Like I said, the highlight of this shit is insurance fraud, but it's underlying deaths that took place in this area that these people try to hide. At this point, I don't know what to do. I've told the authorities, they do nothing. I can't imagine how many bodies. It's just how much evidence is over there. I'm gonna say that. Just over there in that yard, in that on that property itself. You know, I said, once again, it's a twisted monopoly that has nothing to do with the kids that's around here. Now, kids come out. I mean, kids that do come out is probably, I don't know, they have a certain protection amongst themselves because, of course, the Hispanics gonna stick together. Like, you know, any other race or culture, but there's no sticking together as far as a neighborhood. And the only ones that do stick together is the criminals. That's not to bring no heat upon themselves. This is beyond sickening. And it's not going to stop until somebody gets hurt. And it seemed like, to me, the only people that's going to get hurt are the fall guys and the people that speak out. I guess that's the most I can speak on this today, because I've spoken on this before to the authorities. These people really have protection from the police, from the sheriff's department, and whatever entity that allows people to sell drugs and then try to go back and buy them. Nah, I ain't perfect. I smoke marijuana. Been smoking marijuana since I was like 14. I've been accused of crimes. I've been in prison. That's just not my cup of tea now. Now I still was. Let me back up. I'm a smoker, I'm not a seller. I have been a seller, but that's not me. I learned how not to mix good and bad, especially for profit. All I was doing was surviving. Trying to survive. Trying not to go to jail. There's one thing to be responsible for your crimes. Well, it's another thing when somebody's trying to make you responsible for their crimes. This must stop in its entirety. Like I said, everybody involved is connected in some type of stupid ass way. And this is just me identifying the problem. Call it what you want, but it is what it is.